This episode is about lies, betrayal, and who can you trust. I said she is poison, and her mother poisoned her. Okay, let me tell you something. This episode shines a light on why Chantel do background checks with people that are involved in her life. I said only if it could be that easy. It goes way back to childhood when she had with her best friend as a teenager. Chantel is sitting at home and she is watching the television crying on the couch, okay? And her mother is calling her names. She like, you're dumb, you're stupid, how could you allow this to happen? Look at that should have been you. In reality, she got betrayed by her best friend who stole her fashion designs and got rewarded for it, okay? And her mother is putting her down miserably. She's not even uplifting the girl to encourage her so she could feel better. She's making her feel worse. And that could make a child depressed if you just keep putting negativity in your child life, okay? Teenagers also face depression as well. And she was like, oh, you always been like that. You always like to share your things with people. And look at that B. She is on the TV getting credit for your reward. I said, to me, Ella plays the hell out of a toxic mother and daughter relationship. Trust me, she is very good at this. And I want a background story on this lady, how she enchanneled. Has she seen a toxic mother like this for her to enchannel this character the way she does on this show? Because let me tell you, she's doing a hell of a good job. Okay? And I said, I really did not know parents like this really exist in the real world. Clearly, this lady is channeling somebody somewhere in the real world who is being toxic to their children. And at the end of the day, she don't really teach Chantel to fight back. She gives her very toxic, bad advice on how to survive in life, and not very good conflict resolution on how to handle things when somebody betray you. I say in life, you're gonna be betrayed by people. You cannot always do a background check on everybody, okay? In each scene, they reveal little secrets on how Chantel and Kane relationship is taking a turn for the worse. Kane actually goes to see a woman named Mel, who is his aunt, and she look like she play no games and she about that thug life. He want to know, did she take Thomas Green out, okay? AKA the prostitute that was found in the dumpster, alright? And Mel is like, if I did it, she would be singing underneath the sea, okay? She wouldn't have been found in no damn dumpster. You heard me? At the end of the day, why Mel remind me of Scrappy mother, Mama D. I don't know why. When I seen that scene, I just remind me of Mama D from Love and Hip Hop. Okay? And Mel is like, hey, somebody got to her before I did. He don't know who. This makes me think that Raven is the #1 suspect so far for Thomas Green murder. Why I say this? Because it's revealed in the next scene. Chantel goes visit Raven to see why her husband was visiting her, okay? And at the end of the day, Chantel want to get to the bottom line. What is going on between Raven and Kane? And she want to know, is Raven messing with her husband, okay? She was like, don't lie, they have it on tape. Even though they have something on tape, she never said they had sex. They could have been standing in the elevator just talking, we don't know. But I'm assuming they did have sex because she was like, don't lie, it's on tape. And she was like, okay, he came over here so I could pay off the prostitute, alright? Raven was explaining that her and Kane go way back before Chantel. And Chantel said, you think I'm dumb? You don't think I know that because I investigated that information. That's how she know that. And I said, since the betrayal with her friend, Chantel is having trust issues with everybody that she comes in contact. Cause if you didn't have that much trust issue, you wouldn't be investigating people. And she was like, look, the real deal is he wanted me to pay the lady and I did not pay the lady. And Raven reveals a little secret that she is in love with Chantel. This is why I think she is the #1 suspect to Tom Green murder, because she is plotting to get Kane out of Chantel's life so she could become the #1 lover. If she gets Chantel's husband out the way, she could try to slide into his spot and become the main lover. After she tells Chantel that, after Raven expressed her love for Chantel, Chantel turns into a gremlin, okay? She became very mean and tried to make Raven feel small and hurt her feelings. She was like, take all the time you want because you're very delusional if you think it's going to be something between me and you. At the end of the day, I feel like Chantel feels the same way about Raven. I really do think Chantel is in love with Raven, but she's scared of the unknown. She's scared of not trusting Raven because she don't know nothing about her yet. And she's feared of the public scrutiny of being with a woman, so she's keeping Raven on the down low. At the end of the day, Chantel is right. She cannot trust Raven because Raven lied when she said she did not see the prostitute. She did not pay her no money. She did pay her. And I said Raven is up to something big. But what it is, I have no idea what it is, what she is plotting, okay? I said the way Chantel talked to Raven, I feel like Chantel and Kane deserve each other because they are both poisonous. They are two poisonous people who do not deserve to be in a healthy relationship with nobody else. Because I don't know people like this. Their behavior on this show is very bizarre to me. Because I don't know nobody that behave like this. So Kane is driving in his car and he gets a call from his side chick who's a cop at the end of the day. He tells her, we can't do this no more. I want to work on my marriage. She falls silent a little bit and she drops a bomb. She is pregnant by Kane. Kane is going to have his first child by his side piece. He has a flashback to him and Chantel in the bed and how you see Chantel being excited to have children, and she told about she want to adopt some boys. We could adopt a girl, and Kane shuts her down with that idea. He was like, I want my own children. He said, I want something of my own flesh and blood. I don't want nobody else's kid. And I said that is very sad. There's a lot of kids out here that are looking for a place to call home. I like, for people who can't have children, I think adoption is very good if you want to have a child of all ages. Some people who adopt children, they only want babies. They don't really look to adopt grown children, and that's really unfortunate. Cause I like, even from an infant to an adult, all a child want is love and sense of belonging. That's what Chantel wants. She want to feel love. I don't think Chantel got the love from her mother that she needed at the end of the day, or from both parents, because her father was also a drunk as well. So he was basically going out, sleeping with women and drinking and being married to her mother, okay? So I don't think she got the love from the mother or the father side. And I think that's what she wanted. She just wanted unconditional love. This is also where the meanness comes from, okay? By Chantel not able to have children, I think she's drowning her sorrow into the drugs, okay? To mask her pain of not able to have children and dealing with a toxic mother. During that of her having children, he opened the idea to have an open marriage. I said this is what's wrong with the world today. Nobody makes marriage sacred, okay? I don't care what the other religions do, because some people say, oh, you can have more than one wife with this religion. I don't care. Marriage to me is meant to be sacred. It's supposed to be between two people, and you're supposed to become one flesh. So if you're two people, you're supposed to move as one. God said, let no man put you under. Once you join together in marriage, nobody is supposed to break that bond and become between husband and wife. Nobody is supposed to bring strife into your home. That's just my opinion. Once you become married, yes, marriage has their ups and downs, but you're not supposed to bring a third party into that. That's just my opinion. Like, if you wanted to have other people, you should have stayed single, honey. If you want to play around in the field, don't get married and be single, and you can have all the girls you want and have all the babies you want. As Chantel is narrating her story, she called the side baby trash, which I have a problem with that. I said, if you got a problem with the adults, handle it like an adult and handle that with the adult. Leave the children out of this. The children did not ask to be here, okay? They did not ask to be here. I said I treat everybody the same. I don't treat no kid different because my mother didn't do it to nobody, and I'm not gonna do it to nobody. Okay? All kids need to be loved, whether they're your children or not. All children need to receive love. Let me tell you, it takes a village to raise a child. If my husband was to have a side baby on me, I'm not gonna have a problem with the side chick. My problem is with him, and what I would do is divorce him, but the child will always be welcome into my home. Avery is having trashy tea time, and Milan actually comes in and asks her out. I think these two make a great couple. I actually like Milan. He is very nice, and I hope to God they don't change his character for the worse. I really like this dude, and in the next episode he even impressed me more. So everybody is sitting at the table for the meeting because Chantel believes that she is going to be in Paris Fashion Week, honey. But come to find out, Jalen comes to bear bad news to Chantel, saying that she would not be in Paris Fashion Week. They pulled her out due to the scandals and the rumors of Chantel and Kane, and they don't want no part of it. Chantel is actually devastated. She is devastated, and she feel like the show must go on. I do believe that, but sometimes when you get devastating news, you gotta take time out for yourself to allow you to express your feelings, and she do not allow that. She masks her feelings all the time, and that's what I don't like. We all do it. Some people might say I do it too, that I mask my feelings, but I really don't care, okay? I'm not indulging in drugs, alright? Which is ridiculous. So she felt really hurt because this was really big for her. So she like, the show must go on, so I'm gonna do my own fashion week. First of all, Chantel is very delusional. She is not really connected to reality when things happen into her life, okay? And Jalen was surprised that she was still pushing forward and still showing leadership to her team. I said, at the end of the day, if this is your team, as a boss, you should be able to show vulnerability. They should be able to see the human side of Chantel and how she feels. She could have said, yo, that's messed up. I know she don't want to be vulnerable because she don't want to attract somebody hurting her. So the mirror scene was crazy because she was losing it. I like, girl, I was ready to call Bellevue on her. I like, girl, you tripping right now, okay? She was mimicking her mother on what her mother would say to her. Like, girl, you're dumb, you're stupid. How can you do this? How you can do that? I know the biggest critics could be ourselves, but at the end of the day, you gotta talk positive into your life, not negativity. If you keep talking negative into your life, that's how your life is going to go. You gotta uplift yourself. Chantel feels so bad that she calls Raven to pleasure her. If you don't trust her, why are you calling her to make you feel better? Let me tell you, if I don't trust you, it's nowhere you going anywhere near my body parts. You heard me? Yo, I don't trust you. Get the hell away from me. The people you can't trust will get you killed in this world. And it's happening every day. So, Raven says she's on the way and she tells her she love her. Raven knows she being used by Chantel and she gonna do exactly what she planned to do. Make her feel good so she can hit that #1 spot and take Kane's place. So they give a little backstory to why Kane is the way he is a little bit. And it have to do with mother and son issues, okay? He had mother issues because as a kid, his mother fell victim to doing drugs. And somebody he know who ran a train on her. And I say shame on people who's taking things that doesn't belong to them. Whether it's things or sexual. If you don't get consent, it's not yours. And Kane says that Chantel is different from his mother. She is his everything. One thing about Chantel, she keep her word. Basically, he mad at his mother because she's a liar. I like that's not her fault. And she on drugs. That's what most likely people do. They lie. They lie, they steal to get what they want. So Chantel is sitting in the chair. Chantel is sitting in the chair and looking at this TV. And the woman says, get your life together. So I guess she got that message. I guess that gives her a message to go and destroy the side piece house. Because she goes into the side piece house and she destroys it with a bat. Okay, she destroyed the TV, she destroyed the kitchen. And when she's in the kitchen, she see a sonogram. And she noticed the side piece is pregnant. She like, you bought her a house and you gave her a baby. That even made her more mad. I said, Chantel, what are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot go into somebody's house and destroy their house. Are you crazy? And I think this lady is a cop too. What? We going into cop houses and destroying their house? Child. I like Chantel, a better woman than me. But I would never do such a thing, okay? You talking about not let a person see you sweat? Girl, you're sweating and you're pressed, honey. Child. Crazy. Chantel is crazy. She is really psychotic. And I believe she rips up the sonogram because Kane did not want to give her children. And I said this scene is very significant. She keeps saying, all you do is give me dead babies. All you do is give me dead babies. And I said, I think that's a sign from God. If God is giving you dead babies from a man, that means it's not meant for you to have a baby by that man. I think God did not bless Chantel with a baby because Chantel is very toxic. She has her mother in her. And sometimes God bless you with things that you can't have for a reason. Chantel have to get herself together before she have any children. God do not want her spilling all that poison into a wonderful, joyful child and ruin them to be poisoned and toxic like her. It's like a generation curse. The mother was toxic, Chantel is toxic, and God stopped it right there. That's just my opinion. If you disagree, you disagree. But at the end of the day, God knows what he's doing. He know why he don't bless people with children, and he know why he bless people with children. And sometimes people with children, their parents is not the best. I see that now, okay? And this show made me appreciate my mother. I thank God for a wonderful mother that was involved in my life, who uplifted me, who was my #1 supporter. And I am so grateful for that. I am so grateful. If you got good parents, you need to be thanking them. Okay? Because God could have blessed you with a toxic parent like Chantel, mother. Okay, and father, baby. I said thank God for the Lord and his support. And my life is really not that bad. And this show really made me appreciate my own life. My life is boring and I like it that way. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.